Hello fellow engineers and welcome to Storyteller, one of my favourite puzzle games of last year. Now, if we open this book, the aim of the game is to make a story that completes the title using these below. So we've got backgrounds and we've got characters. So we need to make a heartbreak with a happy ending. So in order to have a heartbreak, we probably need love. So let's put love in. We'll grab Eve. We'll grab Adam. They are in love, like me and Paddy. Who is pestering me for a biscuit, aren't you, boy? Aren't you, boy? Good boy. I know. I'll give you a biscuit. Just let me get back into the game because I've got to show people how it works. This video is sponsored by King God Castle, a super unique looking strategy defense auto battler that is easy to learn but hard to master. You start off performing simple actions like summoning, merging, and basic battles, but as you progress through invasion mode, the core mode where your 6 heroes must battle through 20 enemy waves and a boss, more complex strategies involving heroes, skills, equipment, and utilizing altars become essential. There's 47 different heroes to try and master, each with a unique basic skill, 2 unlockable traits, and an awakening to unlock that enhances their basic skill. And you can customize each hero with a range of different skins across 5 different types. Plus there's plans for more heroes to be released too. There's 7 different game modes including the Great Rift, a roguelike style mode where you must battle through 9 floors, recruiting heroes, acquiring items, and battling monsters, as well as a challenge system and expeditions mode that will keep you super busy. Boost the link in my description to download King God Castle on Android and iOS now, and use my code to redeem 4 God Scrolls to get free chances to summon random heroes. Plus, starting October 20th, the game is celebrating their 3rd anniversary, so log in now to get access to special events and rewards, including a new hero scroll that gives a guaranteed chance to summon a random hero. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Now, if we're gonna have a heartbreak, we probably need death. So which one of you two do we want to break their heart? I mean, look at their eyes, they're terrified. I mean, what's worse? Is it being dead or being heartbroken? I reckon... Sorry, Eve, you're dead. Adam, you're heartbroken. Oh, look at him. However, we can use revive. So Eve, through the power of engineering, I revive you. And then I guess they're in love again. Nice. So, and the reason I'm playing this again is because the game's added a brand new update with loads of new stories, new characters. So this is a new level. Old heartbroken dog dies happy. There's a lot of adjectives on that. So where do we... Oh man, I don't want to make a heartbroken dog. I don't want to make an old dog. Paddy won't get old, will he? Well, I want him to get old because otherwise he dies. Oh, I don't want Paddy to die. Oh, I don't know what's going on.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, but we have down here love, death, revive, time, and then a new character, the dog, and Edgar. So I guess we start with love. We have Edgar, which is basically me. Shove my head on there. We have the dog. That is Paddy. Look at the love hearts above our head. We love each other. Oh, this is going to be brutal. I hate this. So at some point, someone's going to have to die. And if the dog's heartbroken, he's just standing there like, should I go pee on that? I might go pee on that. No, it's my owner. I'm not going to pee on that. Oh, and then time. The dog's lived his whole life just wondering what happened to me. Does the dog actually age? Oh, no, the dog ages. Oh, no. But yeah, if I move that to the end, I probably want to do revive and revive Edgar. Because then back in the love one, I can shove Edgar. And oh, the dog's happy to see me again. However, look, the dog does die happy. So unfortunately, dog, you're dead. Oh, what does Edgar think about that? Oh, he's heartbroken. Oh, man. I'm close to having a moment. I don't want Paddy to die ever. So in this one, there is the queen, and the queen can get kidnapped. So if the queen was in there, dog accidentally... he thinks it's a stick, but he accidentally kidnaps the queen. Then he accidentally becomes the king. This is ridiculous. And then, how about he then lets her down? She's mad. He's like, why are you wearing a crown? Yeah, look, I tried to sit her on the throne. She's mad at the dog because he's taken the crown. I don't know how to get the throne off him. But like, will she then kidnap the dog? And now she's the queen again. That's the long story. Probably shouldn't do it that way. All right, okay, I reckon if I make the dog let her back down again, I assume like she can now become the queen. So that's good. Will she kidnap the dog? Like, the dog's in the cage. Oh, yeah, she's fine with it. He's forgiven. The dog's forgiven. But that's not complete. Oh, is it because she needs to be the queen first? No. Oh. What does usurper mean? Oh, so a usurper is... I've just Googled it. Well, it's like this. Someone who illegally takes power, like the dog with the crown. The thing is, how do I get the crown off the dog? I'll tell you what. If I do this and I make her put the dog back up. Maybe she'll then release the dog because she likes dogs. No, she didn't. What if I make her the queen first? Yes, then she releases the dog. The dog's tail's wagging. It's a happy story. Oh, look, there's another dog one. There's another dog one. Pet comes back to life to enact revenge. I don't think Paddy would do that for me if like an architect killed me. So what do we have? We have an affair background. So I think with the affair, you can have like two people getting it on, like Bernard and Edgar. They got each other's flowers. That's nice. But then the dog is spying. He's like... That's my owners. What are they doing? I thought they only loved me. Why do they love each other? Right, so we've got that going on. What if we then have another effect? So I'm looking, we've got revive, so we need to bring the dog back to life. We need to make an instant where the dog dies. And there is a cliff here. So what I'm thinking... we have Bernard. We have Isabel hiding in there like, oh, look, he's thinking about me. That's what a nice man. However, the dog comes... And she is jealous, oh boy, because there ain't no love like a man loves his dog. Sorry if you're watching this, my girlfriend. Although, if you ever do this, my girlfriend, it's over. You will not go out the top of a cliff and kick Paddy off it. But anyway, yeah, we're going to revive the dog because Paddy can't die. And then up the top of a cliff, Isabel's just minding her own business. Like, oh, finally, there's no more horrible dog getting in the way of my love for Edgar. However, woof, 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 woof.
Ooh, a puppy!
Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark.
She's off. So the next new level is this one. Isabel is haunted by her husband. So we got Isabel down here. She looks a bit cheeky with that grin. We've got Edgar, who presumably is the husband. In fact, let's make that right. Isabel, Edgar, you're married. So if she's to get haunted by her husband, like Edgar probably needs a reason to haunt her. So let's fight. We'll say, Edgar, Isabel, you're fighting. You don't like each other anymore. I'm pretty sure if you just translate that, she's just called him an architect. Anyway, then we'll grab this poison one. We'll shove Isabel in there. So she grabs the poison. You can see the wine here is now poisoned. So we'll make Edgar drink that. He's brown bread, which means back at the wedding, I don't know why she's in the church suddenly, but Edgar haunts her. Right, so in this one, a curse is lifted. We have a forest, we have a kiss. We then have a witch, Snow White, and the prince. So I guess forest, Snow White, prince goes in. They're in love. However, then the witch is going to turn one of them into, like, I don't know. If we add Snow White. Oh, she laughs. Oh, that's it. Oh, she doesn't do anything. Okay, so what if we add the prince? She's in love with the prince. Okay. Ooh. Right, okay. What if we start with that? The witch is in love with the prince. We'll then do kiss. And I'm sort of wondering, this might be wrong of me. I'm wondering what Snow White, who's ready, she's puckered up. What if I put the witch in? Oh, dear. I feel like the internet's lied to me all this time. Anyway, let's get rid of those. I guess we put the prince in. So they now kiss. Is the witch going to be mad? I mean, she still loves the prince. Is she going to be mad at Snow White? She's just laughing at her. Okay. What if we start with the kiss? We put the prince on the boat. He's puckered up. The witch is like, this is my shot. This is my shot. But no, he nearly voms in his mouth. The witch is not happy. And therefore, does the witch... Oh, she turns into a toad. She was so offended. And remember, if you get turned into a toad, the way to lift the curse is to kiss someone, right? So what if we go to the boat? We say, Snow White, will you kiss a frog? No, she won't kiss a frog. However, if she finds out it is the prince first, by putting them in the forest, look, the frog tells her, oh, it's me. And then she does kiss her. A curse is lifted. So this one wasn't the main game, but very different. Yeah, and all these ones afterwards, these are new. So we've got a kiss and a curse. I mean, so what if we start off with the kiss like before? So the witch, she's puckered up. Mr. Prince arrives on the boat, voms again. Then I imagine we want to have the witch. Oh, hello. Hello. That's a pretty handy potion you've got there, witchy. So we'll go back onto the boat. And now there's a fine young witch. Will our prince also pucker up? Yes, he will. Dirty boy. So now down here, you can see they're in love because I put the forest in. Do I, like, turn her back? Look at her face. And then she's still in love, but he is not. These are hard. Okay, so let's start with these two. So we know that if the witch is hot looking, then the prince loves her. But she also loves the prince back. However, can we change her mind? So if we come to earlier, we say go to the kiss. We put the witch in there. And then look, when the prince tries to kiss, well, when the prince doesn't kiss her, the witch is angry, which means when she's hot, she doesn't love the prince still because she remembers this happening. And he's like, you're just with me for my looks. My absolutely smoking cauldron looks. So I think I can use kiss to like change her mind. But I probably want to try and like, how do I curse him? If she goes back to cauldron, she just gets old. If he goes to the cauldron, he just wants to vomit. So I think then if I turn the witch back into a witch. By the way, is that a bridge in the background? Like a suspension bridge? That's a bridge. That can't just be me. I mean, I usually see something else, but I'm seeing bridges right now. Anyway, the witch is back as an old haggard witch. So the prince walked through the woods, mind his own business. When witch appears, boosh, you're now a frog. So can I make the witch and the frog kiss? No, the frog's angry. Fair enough. If I put them both in the forest, she's just laughing at the frog. If I put the prince in there, he's just looking at that. Okay, so I think I got to try and get the kiss earlier then. So if I move everything down a bit, oh, actually, should I get rid of that one? I'm not sure if this one's doing it. If I get rid of that, it doesn't change the story. Okay, right, what if we start the story like this? Because maybe we can make the witch hot again. And then maybe the prince will... Oh, yeah, it broke the curse. Oh, okay. Got it. Right, on to the next one. Tiny gets a kiss. So we basically got Tiny as well as the 3 characters we had from earlier. So if we want to make Tiny get a kiss, what does the mirror do again? Let's just put Tiny in front of the mirror. So the mirror, what does the mirror do? The mirror just says, I love Snow White. And no one else. I mean, for Tiny to get a kiss, can't I just shove him on there with Snow? Oh, no, she's not into that. Fair enough. Okay, I reckon then we probably got to trick Snow White into kissing the frog. But the frog is tiny, but she'll think it's the prince. So in the forest, if we put the prince and Snow White, do they already love each other? Okay, they already love each other. That's good to note. So I need to start off with the witch being mad at the prince. I think, do I want the witch to be mad at Tiny as well? So the witch is trying to kiss everyone. They're all just saying no. Hang on, let's just check. Will Snow White kiss it? Nah, still no. All right, so now the witch is mad. So the prince, now a toad. If we shove Tiny in the woods as well, he's now a toad. In the forest, though, we're going to have Snow White speak to one of the toads and be like, hey, look, it's me. I'm the prince. Give me a snog and you'll cure me. That sounds like a line from when I was like 14. Anyway, then if we go into the boat, Snow White's on it and she's like, right, little frog, come aboard. But it was Tiny. Which means we've completed this. But look, we have 2 optional ways to do this. Ungrateful Maiden, as well as Prince Saves Tiny. The thing is, I've only got 6 of these that I can actually use. I feel like I could do these quite easily if I had like an extra slot or 2. But we got to think, how do we solve it as is? Because I feel like if I get rid of like one of these, like let's get rid of Tiny. Tiny never gets turned into a frog because the witch is well into that. Oh, I imagine we probably need to use the mirror, right? What does the mirror do again? Does it just tell you who everyone loves?
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all?
Okay, I'll tell you what, let's start with the mirror, and then if we put the witch in there, I think the witch is mad that the mirror loves, like, Snow White. So does that mean the witch will do something to Snow White because she's mad at... Yeah, okay. Snow White is now a toad. And now I wonder, will anyone kiss a toad? Like Tiny, he's got to be into that, right? He's pretty much toad himself. So we'll shove Snow White in. No, he's not impressed. Shove the prince in. No. Oh, but what we could do, we could shove the witch and Tiny in there. So she's mad at Tiny now. Tiny gets turned into a toad. And yes, then Tiny gets a kiss. Oh no, they don't love each other. Why wouldn't you kiss each other? You're both toads. I thought that's what toads did. Although, maybe if I do this, so I've made the Snow White toad tell the prince that she's the princess, and then on the kiss thing, and the prince be like, right, I'm gonna have to pucker up. I'm gonna have to kiss the princess to turn her back into a princess from a toad. However, Tiny sneaks on. Yes, so that's the Prince Saves Tiny one. However, we need Tiny to get a kiss while having an ungrateful maiden. So, oh yeah, what if we start here? So she gets turned into a toad, because to make her ungrateful, I feel like we need to like help her. So we need to turn her from a toad back to a person. Then in the forest, Tiny sees Snow White. She's like, hey, I'm a toad. He's like, I still love you. And then Tiny kisses Snow White in the boat. And then back in the forest, is she ungrateful? I mean, she's not ungrateful, but she doesn't love him back, even though he saved her life. Oh, what if they both go on the boat again? So Tiny's there, Snow White's there. Yeah, she breaks his heart because he's like, hang on a second. When you look like a toad, you'd kiss me. Now you don't, you won't. What's that all about? Anyway, we've completed that. Fully completed. And then we're back in the manor where we've got 2 new levels, Telltale and Fingerprints. So this first one, murderer is arrested. So we've got the butler. We got a man called Duke. I think he's like, if I remember Duke, yeah, he's like the king. He loves his gun. Like the butler, he picks up the gun to murder Duke because obviously he works for him, doesn't like him. This is why I never let my editors have guns. So I reckon if we have the butler take the gun, then in the ballroom we can have the butler with the gun, and then Duke comes in, boosh, you're dead. Now the butler is a murderer. We need to arrest this man. What does remorse do? Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So now he can go and tell the detective, arrest me, I did it. Nice, that's how you complete that. Decent. Okay, next level, someone gets arrested. The question is though, who is it gonna be? So I reckon we put the gun in. What does the Duchess do to the gun? She's not impressed with the guns. Fair enough. The butler has taken it. Oh, he's not mad at anyone at the moment. Will he shoot like anyone? So if we put the butler in, if the detective goes in, he's like, yep, no gun behind my back, just whine. If the Duke goes in, Duke still gets shot. If the Duchess goes in, she also gets shot. I think this is the way we want to do it because remember, the Duke loves his gun. So if we go back to the gun, we make the butler put it back. Then the Duke can go and be like, oh, my lovely gun, give it a pat, get my fingerprints all over that. Then in the ballroom, the detective's like, hang on a sec, where is the Duchess? She's dead. I mean, do I need to confirm that with a ghost? I'm not sure, but then the detective can go check the gun. And yeah, look, they've seen the fingerprints of the Duke. In fact, I don't think I need that at all. I think the detective just knows. So back in the ballroom, the detective is going to arrest the Duke. So someone innocent got arrested. Oh, we need to do the murderer one as well. So I guess this time we just remove that scene so the Duke doesn't touch it. And then if we just move those up. Well, actually, what happens if in the ballroom I put the butler and the Duke and say, oi, you murdered my wife? Yeah, nothing. He doesn't rampage or anything. So I guess we just put the detective in. And nice, we've completed both of those. So we move on to chapter 10, a brand new chapter. It's called Genesis. So, we've got Adam and Eve back. We've got Tempt and Judgment. So Eve rejects apple. So I mean, what if I put Tempt in? I mean, there's a snake there. Eve goes in. She completely didn't reject the apple. She just ate it. So what if we start with Judgment? Eve, you're being judged. Don't eat apples. So then we can tempt her with an apple and she still eats it. Okay, what if I make Adam eat the apple first and then he's holding the apple like, hey Eve, what's this? And she still eats it. Okay, actually, what happens if I were to... Like, what happens if the judgment... Now he's eaten the apple. If we were to judge him... Oh, boy. So if I put Eve in here as well... Yeah, she is seen. If you eat apples, you get absolutely shocked. So now if we tempt her, she says, no, I don't want to be shocked. Okay, nice. So we know how that one works because we got judgment again on this level. We've also got tempt and revive. So God is happy at everyone. Okay. So I guess, shall we start with judgment? We'll say Adam go in, Eve go in. You both know don't eat the apple. The thing is, they will just do it because they know there's no consequence. But if we put that afterwards, then Eve knows not to eat the apple because Adam's been shocked. I think we then need to revive Adam. Although perhaps before we do that, we tempt Eve. Yeah, because now she won't do that. That's making God happy, surely. But then Adam comes back. If I try to tempt him, surely he remembers. Yeah, he remembers being shocked, so he won't have the apple. So if we go back to judgment, there you go. God's happy at Adam because he didn't eat the apple. God is happy at Eve because she didn't eat the apple. Isn't it nice when we can all get along? Hey, architects watching this. Anyway, the next level, Adam watches his love die. Oh dear. Well, I guess we start off, we got to make them love each other. Adam, Eve, you love each other. Then I think I need to kill Adam first. So you do that, you get judged. Wait, Eve, what? Oh, don't... Can I just like swap these? So if I put Eve there and then put Eve in there. There we go. Adam watches his love die. Easy. Oh, but we got to add because of him. Because of him. I can make him tempt her with an apple, can't I? So if we do that first, then we do tempt again. Yeah, look, Adam's holding the apple. So we make Eve take that. Oh, if we do judgment, yeah, Adam's dead because he took the apple. They're both dead. God ain't happy. So what I probably need to do before we do that scene, I need Adam to get a shock. Then he gets revived. Oh no, I think I put the revive. I put the revive at the end. Okay, so yeah, Eve takes the apple from Adam. They both get judged. They're both brown bread. But then I revive Adam. Oh, actually, yeah. remove her from that. And then at the end, when Adam's alive, because it's like a new Adam, he's been revived. He's not going to be double punished, but he is going to watch Eve die. Yes, got it. All right, so in this one, Friedrich takes revenge. I have no idea if that's how you spell his name. He's got a mustache though. So we got love. We got tempt. He's not impressed by the snake. Eve, though, she's lapping that right up. Right, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? So, do I make these guys love each other? Okay, then I can make Eve eat an apple, and then she's going to get judged. So, she's brown bread. He sees his lover die, and then we're going to give him a gun. No way, is he then going to take down God? What? Why is God a protractor with like an eyeball and a bit of string in it? Anyway, that was a cool one. I like that. That's the new chapter completed. But once you complete all the levels, you'll notice there is now these devil versions. So now you'll see this level has been scribbled out because we have the devil version. So all we got to do is make everyone die sad. What a lovely devilly thing to do. So how do we make people die sad? I guess Heartbreak is probably a good idea, doing stuff like that. Although I'm wondering, because this is going to be hard to get Lenora back, what does the devil do? So if I grab the devil and shove him on the grave, oh, he's graffitied it. So Lenora's not actually dead, but Edgar thinks she is. So then does that mean because Edgar's like heartbroken, he'll marry someone else? So does that mean if I put the wedding in and I say, Edgar, you go in there, look, he's in love with Bernard. And then I put Lenora in, she's heartbroken because he's moved on because she died, but she didn't actually die. It was just the devil. So then all I need to do is break Bernard's heart. Oh wait, no, I need to kill everyone. I've just realized everyone dies sad. They don't just get sad. They need to die. Ooh, this is a bit trickier. Oh, actually, no, look. I can break Bernard's heart because he loves Edgar. Okay, so now if I do the death one, I make the devil spray can it for Lenora. So yeah, she's now heartbroken. I then just need to make Edgar heartbroken by killing Lenora. Yeah, and then I can just kill everyone. Standard day in the office, mate. So yeah, everyone's brown bread. We've done the devil version. Nice. Right, so another devil one is this one. The devil makes everyone miserable. So we've got love, death, Adam and Eve, as well as the devil. So is this one where we literally just Adam and Eve go in, the devil says that they're dead, the devil then says that they're dead. Yeah, okay. Easy. This next one, spouses reject each other. So we need spouses first. So let's wang Edgar and Lenora in. Now I'm going to use the devil's spray paint to confuse Edgar. So he's heartbroken. He thinks she's dead. I don't even remember paying for this gravestone, but the fact it's there, it must exist. Then we're going to do the same, but for Lenora. So they both think each other are dead. So now they can marry other people. So you're going to marry Bernard. You're going to marry Isabel. And then if we put both of them back in the wedding, look, he loves Bernard. Lenora loves Isabel. They've rejected each other. Idiots. I'm not going to lie, really intrigued to see how all these devil ones work. They're pretty cool. Now, this level's called Double Poison. So I think what we need, we got Edgar and Leona, and then we got all these different scenes. So I reckon let's make them in love with each other. We'll then make one of them die. So Lenora is absolutely devastated. She is then going to poison herself, Romeo Juliet style. However, Edgar is brought back to life. What are the odds of that? He then sees that she is dead though. He's heartbroken. So he does the same thing, double poison. Now, there's an alternate ending. Someone drinks the poison twice. So what if we go back to this point? So they're in love. I feel a bit wrong making Edgar die. Well, making Edgar die just once. So we're going to put Edgar there. We're going to put Lenora on there. He's like, no, she died. I need to be with her. However, no, mate, you're coming back to life. Oh, does he know that she's still dead? Yeah, he does. So he drinks poison twice anyway. But yeah, as part of this update, there's a new character called the Devil that will come and visit some previous levels like this one. So we end up with this. So haunted for murder. So what does the devil do on this one? There is the death still. Does he do anything to the poison? Oh, he spits in it. So now is it like a flaming potion or something? How can I get someone to drink it? Oh, they're going to think it's poison. So yeah, if I shove that there, beforehand we'll make Edgar and Lenora like love each other. Then, oh yeah, then we can use the devil to trick one of them, probably Edgar. He thinks she's dead. So then he will drink poison willingly, but it's not poison. Look at his eyes. Which I think means if we go back to the church, we shove Lenora in there. Remember, she knows that, well, she doesn't think that she's died or anything. She's just like living out her life, loving Edgar. Edgar comes in. Bro, she breathes flames on her. That's awesome. Yeah, then we just need haunted for murder. So if we go back to the wedding venue, Lenora is now... She's now a ghost. She is going to haunt Edgar because he killed her. Wicked. Right, well, that's a lot of fun. There's loads more levels, by the way. If you want to see more, push the like button. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time. Peace, love, and storytelling. Bye, guys.